Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will discuss the topic, as we have already started, the legal maxims. This is fourth lecture on the Mens Rea. This is Latin term meaning guilty mind, which is a fundamental concept in criminal law. It refers to the mental state of a person while committing a crime and is a crucial in determining criminal liability. Understanding Mens Rea helps distinguish between someone who intentionally commits a crime and someone who does so unintentionally. Especially in Pakistan, Mens Rea is an essential element in establishing criminal responsibility. Its components are first, intention; second, knowledge; third, recklessness; fourth, negligence. First, we will take intention. This is the highest level of Mens Rea. It involves a deliberate and conscious decision to bring about a specific result. For example, if a person plans and executes a robbery, they have the intention to commit the crime. Second, knowledge. For example, this level of Mens Rea involves awareness that one's actions are almost certain to cause a particular outcome. For instance, if someone knowingly sells illegal drugs, they are aware of the illegality and its consequences. Third, recklessness occurs when a person foresees that their action could cause harm but proceeds anyway. An example is driver who speeds through a crowded area, aware of the risk but disregarded it. Negligence. This is the lowest level of Mens Rea. It involves failing to be aware of substantial and unjustifiable risk that a reasonable person would have recognized. For example, a doctor who neglects to sterilize surgical instrument may be negligent. There are importance. It is the one of the essential, having several reasons for determining liability. It helps establish whether a person can be held guilty responsible for a crime without Mens Rea. An act may not be considered criminal. For example, accidentally causing harm without intent or knowingly may not result in criminal charges. Different crime require different level of Mens Rea. For instance, murder typically require intention to knowledge, while manslaughter may involve recklessness or negligence. Mens Rea ensure that only those who have a guilty mind are punished. The principle upholds the fairness of legal system by distinguishing between intentional and unintentional acts. There are some cases which I will illustrate over here just to understand further it. PLD 1960, Supreme Court 286. This case involved a person who committed an act with the intention to cause harm. The Supreme Court of Pakistan held that presence of intention was crucial in establishing criminal liability. PLD 1994, Supreme Court 885. In this case, the court examined the concept of recklessness. The defendant's actions were deemed reckless as they foresaw the risk but proceeded regardless. Mens Rea is a cornerstone of criminal law, ensuring that only those with guilty mind are held accountable for the action. By understanding the different level of Mens Rea, legal professional can better assess criminal liability and uphold justice in Pakistan. These two references which I have already mentioned, PLD 1960, Supreme Court 286, PLD 1994, Supreme Court 884.